What is the benefit of illness? Normally when we feel sick, of course, we think there can't be any benefit, this is awful. But what if there were benefits in illness, and what would happen if you could glean the benefit from that, so you come out the other end feeling better than before? In this video I'm going to share with you the 7 benefits of illness, and if you get even one benefit out of this, then it'll be worth watching the whole video to the end, because these things can turn your sickness into a blessing, because every illness is trying to tell us something. Every sickness is a message, and when we get that message, then the sickness gets less or it goes away completely. One of the first benefits of being sick is that it totally destroys our routine. I was recently very sick. I couldn't get up, couldn't work, couldn't send any emails, couldn't do anything. I had to have people come around to my house to give me stuff to drink and eat. I couldn't even eat, actually. I tried to drink a little bit of coconut water. So our whole routine is completely destroyed. And when that happens, even if it's disrupted a little bit, we get to question, what is my life all about? Are the things that I'm usually doing actually necessary? Is this truly the best use of my time and energy? When you can no longer do what you want to do, you have to really question if your life is aligned. And it's a wonderful opportunity to see if things could be improved. What can you let go of? What could you completely release from your life, or give to someone else to do, or just remove entirely that is unnecessary? The second benefit is that being sick puts us in an altered state of consciousness where everything is a bit weird, because you can't think the same way, you can't do the same things. It's almost like being on drugs in some way, or being in hypnotic trance, or being in a dream, because it's just a weird state. And being in a strange state gives us insight. It's almost like looking at our life from a different angle. And when we are looking at our life from this new place, we can see certain things about ourselves, about other people, about our life, that normally in our usual running around we wouldn't notice. So what can you see in your sick state about your life? What are the insights that it's giving you? What are you learning as you see your life from that different state of being? The third benefit of being sick is that it gives us compassion in our heart. When we're running around, we might be a bit impatient, we might not realize that people are suffering, people are sick, people need help. But when we ourselves feel down and sick and we can't do anything, our heart opens up to all the suffering in the world. And then when we get well and we see things happening, we can realize that these aren't just bad people. We shouldn't think someone's bad or why they are in an angry, nasty way. We can say they are acting that way because they're in pain. And we can give them that love, that compassion, that patience. So being sick helps us be compassionate, more loving souls. The fourth benefit of illness is that we're forced to receive support. I'm normally an independent person. I can do what I need to do. I'm quite, reasonably good at doing a lot of things. And I don't want to take people's time and energy if I can do it myself. But when we're sick, when I was sick, I literally couldn't even figure out how to phone somebody. I couldn't walk to the fridge. So it forces us to receive support, and we all need support. There's so many souls in this beautiful world, and when we receive the right support from the right people, it can make our whole life better. So could be a huge benefit. If you don't normally receive support, how can you receive support with your illness? But also, how can you receive support in general? Maybe you need help with other things in your life and you haven't done it. What would happen if you got all the support you needed in your life? How would that change your life? So if we just took that from the illness, our entire life would get better. For example, I'm needing help, if I'm honest, with some of my work stuff, and normally I don't ask for help, but now after this illness I'm going to receive the support I need, and it's going to make my whole life so much better. So just even getting one extra person to help you, or one extra thing that you need, can totally make your whole life later on profoundly more enjoyable. The fifth benefit of being sick is that it pays off our karma. We've all done various things in our life that haven't been the highest, if we're honest. And when we're sick, what happens is we clear out some of our back karmic accounts. It's like a bank account. And when we clear it out, it goes from, let's say $1 million debt down to maybe, 900,000 or whatever it is, depending on how bad it is. So we start to clear that stuff out, and as a result, we come out the other end lighter and more purified and happier. So even though it sucks and it's painful and awful, know that you are burning away bad karma and you are being liberated from that account, and you will come out the other end feeling better than before. So it might be awful, but it's going to feel better later. The sixth benefit of illness is that we will feel more grateful later. I was feeling like I was on my deathbed recently, and now it makes me appreciate my life and the beautiful things here 1,000 times more. So you come out the other end having this huge extra appreciation for life. Even little things like being able to eat, being able to drink, make a huge difference. So our gratitude massively increases and we feel more and more blessed than we were before with the same life we had. So that is a huge, huge, huge gift, to come out the other end a more grateful being. The final benefit of illness is that it forces us to slow down, especially if you're really sick, be more gentle, eat better. Imagine if everyone ate the same food every day that they do when they're really sick and they have to look after their digestion. When we get sick, we're much more gentle, much slower, much more considered, very careful what we eat and drink. We stop doing things that are hurtful to us. So we learn all these beautiful lessons, and then often we get better and we just carry on and get sick again because we're still acting in the old way. What would happen if we really learned those lessons and treated ourselves with that kindness, with that love, with that good feeling all the time? How would you feel if you were being gentle with yourself when you're sick and when you're well? So what's one thing you can take from this? What is one lesson you can bring into your life? Let me know in the comments below what is the thing you can take. And if you know anyone else who's sick or having challenges, then please share this with them. You could really help them feel so much better. So I'm sending you so much love on your healing, swift healing. May you receive all the messages and blessings from your illness. And when you do, you will feel so much better. Wishing you a speedy, joyful, and blessed recovery. Thank you so much for your presence, and lots of love. Yay.